So the mid 90s used a lot of, or early 90s used a lot of what's called CPVC. So PVC is more for sprinkler systems, but we'll see that on buildings as well. PEX is the new thing in town, and it's actually on generation 2 or 3. The first generations had some issues, but this next generation of fittings and sealing those fittings, those are over here, are working a lot better. Galvanized steel is what we're replacing. And so we use that in supply lines, but also waste lines. It has about a 50-year lifespan. So you guys can do that math on your buildings. And it just depends if you have hard water, light water, grounding issues, things like that. But galvanized pipes tend to block up and rust shut. So rigid copper, that's what people think of when they think of copper plumbing. Those are solid 10-foot sticks, and you have to get a torch and weld them or solder them. And so we're moving away from torches that burn down buildings and using more of a flexible PEX tubing. The flexible copper, that's refrigerator, ice maker lines, things like that. So you can see over in the example here, your PEX comes in red and blue for hot and cold, or a white or a clear. We like to use white or clear, and literally we can take a hefty marker or Sharpie and write on them. So you can see down in this picture, we would write cold and hot. So if someone else opens up the wall, they can see what's going on there. But you can see this shiny stuff. This is copper. We like to use copper fittings or copper pipe at your fitting and knob and shower head locations. It gives the pipes more stability. So when you go to change that shower head, you don't break the plastic or bend it. Here's the old CPVC that got too brittle, and we're just leaving it in place. We're abandoning it. And so back in 50s, the copper drains that was an upgrade. If you want a really nice drainage system, you got a copper drainage system, wouldn't rust and corrode shut like the cast or the galvanized. But today's day and age, with copper being a popular use in electronics and just pricing of it gets too expensive. So, and there's one other piece of drain pipe we see. It's called ABS. It's black plastic. It's a good product.